Good morning, everyone. We're at Bashers, the Faribowl Center. This is Gordy Cosfeld. Royal Ross is sitting across the table. We got some lovely faces to our right, including the head BA football coach. Sitting to our right, they've got a big football game today. And Royal, you wore your shirt today. I'm proud of you.
I did. I wore my BA football shirt proudly, I might add. I'm wishing him the best of luck today, and hope they do it.
Yeah, I don't know if they need any luck, though.
Well, probably not, but, never hurts,
That's
does it?
right. Never hurts. Cross-country people never have luck.
I thought they always had luck.
Because, they have to put one foot before the other, and luck is not involved.
Perfect.
It's all major effort.
Yep. All right. I'll agree with that.
And the Falcons are going to the state cross-country meet next weekend.
That's very cool.
Isn't that
very
awesome?
Cool. Yep.
Before we get to that, though, you've got some Bashers information.
Yeah, just a little bit of information about Bashers and the Faribowl Center. We're out here looking at some people eating breakfast. So if you're looking for a good breakfast, come on out to Bashers. They got a full breakfast menu and lots of good stuff on there. But
it's phenomenal.
Yes. And then this afternoon from 2 to 5, we have the Dina Willock Memorial Bowling Tournament. Little fun gathering for a whole bunch of family and friends of Dina, for which I was a very good friend of hers. So I will be out here supporting the cause there.
What a great way to remember someone.
Yeah, yep. If you want to come out, folks, come out between 2 and 5 and see a little bowling. There'll also be other people just milling around, probably playing some darts or something like that. But
so when I pass, folks, have a bowling tournament in my honor.
Okay.
Donate the proceeds to some charity.
Perfect. You can tell me off the air which charity you would like, and
I'll throw it in my will. How does that sound?
Of course, looking at the two of us, and comparing my BMI and how sleek and trim and fit you are, you're probably going to outlive me. So you hold a tournament for me. But when I die,
we do it for each other.
All right. We'll talk about bowling scores. Don Clayton was the big high score this week, was 702. So nice job, Don.
Way to go, Don.
Yep. And then we had some ladies that bowled really well. Whitney Ordahl, 536. Pam Blow, 508. And Cameron Gustafson, 506. So nice job, ladies.
Of course, when you own the place, you can bowl a lot, practice a lot, right?
Yeah. I think Don does have that advantage, but he's not bad though either. So that helps.
I'm just teasing.
Yep, that helps. But yes, folks, come on out today for the bowling tournament and have a little fun. And then we also have, of course, we have the Vikings game tomorrow, and then we're gonna have a little fun out here tomorrow. We're going to be celebrating Halloween on October 30th. That's Sunday. Okay, folks. Tomorrow, in fact. Family Sunday Fun Day. Goodie bags for the kids, glow lights, colored pin bowling. $3 a game, $2 for shoes, or you can get a family meal deal here. $50. Everybody gets one game of bowling, 2 one-topping pizzas, and 2 pitchers of pop. Includes shoes for up to 6 per lane. So come on out, folks. Have some fun and get into the Halloween spirit a little bit.
That's a really good deal. Do the math on that. That's incredible.
Yeah, yep. They've also got some limited lanes, 3 through 5 for our Special Olympic athletes too. So, come on out, have some fun tomorrow afternoon, and enjoy.
So, should we get to know these ladies?
Yes, definitely. Let's talk to them.
All right. First of all,
the state-bound cross-country team.
Yeah, Faribowl Falcons. Who wants to go first? She says, no, you.
The only senior on the team, I think, gets nominated to go first.
She should. She's the leader. She's the senior.
Absolutely.
Right? The only senior on the team. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm the only captain on the team. We have one other senior, but my name is Marie Vogemuth, and I'm the girls' captain for cross country. I've ran for 5 years, so.
Wow, you must be tired.
I've had a lot of races. Lots and lots of races. So, yep, it's bittersweet to see the season come to the end, but I think it's a good time to keep moving on.
But you're a senior and you're going to state. How much better could it get for a ending for you?
Yeah, it's a great way to end it this season, and yeah, super excited. So.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
You went last year, didn't you, to state?
I didn't run last year at state, so I was on JV last year. But our whole team as a team went to state last year.
Sure.
So,
but this is going to be your first experience at state, you're saying?
Yep.
Fantastic. Maybe some of the other ladies who have been at state can explain what the experience might be like. Who do we have here?
I'm Bryn Beardsley. And last year at state, it was just like a really cool experience because like we haven't been. And how many years was it? Like
it was a long time.
Over a decade, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And so I didn't really like know what to expect or anything, but like it's a good course, and it's just like fun. I don't know.
Is state? It's always at the same place, right?
St. Olaf, yeah. Yep.
St. Olaf, right? Yep.
So with lots of hills.
Yeah.
And you said it was a good course.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Like Marie was talking about earlier, how like when there's hills, like you like push yourself more to like get up the hills and like get around the corner and stuff. So it's just like easier to like picture and just like go for it.
How do you not fall down when you go down the hills? Because you'll be running fast, right?
Yeah.
Does that ever happen? I mean, somebody kind of...
I mean, I've never seen it happen.
Really? Never?
No.
Wow.
Ever?
I thought for sure somebody... Oh, she's...
Yep.
We actually had one kid a couple years back. It was his first year running, and he tripped over... I don't know. He was on a downhill. He tripped over a tree, hit his head on a root, and got a concussion.
Oh, no.
But other than that, it's not common that people trip. It's a pretty limited contact sport.
Gordy, how many concussions do you think people get in cross country?
I would think not many.
Not many.
They got one last year.
But it wasn't a Faribowl team person.
It was.
Oh, wow.
It was a couple of years back, but it happened.
Is this person still on the team?
They are. We're just not going to say names.
Okay, no. But it's a boy.
It's a guy.
Okay. We got to get out the guys' cross country team and quiz them a little bit because this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Are you going to run in college?
No. I'm not planning to run in college. But
what are your plans?
I want to go to the University of Minnesota Rochester and join the ECHO program.
What's that?
So I want to be a cardiac sonographer, so that's like EKGs, medical stuff.
Boy, I don't even think I could say that, and she's going to do it for a living.
Yeah.
Well, good deal. Good for you. How many years does that entail of schooling?
It's a 4-year degree, so I'll be done in 4 years.
How did you choose that?
My sister had a heart condition, and so I kind of had heard about doctors and heart stuff, and so I just looked into it and thought it was cool. So then I also have a family friend who is a cardiac sonographer, and so I talked with him a good bit and kind of persuaded me, and so that's kind of how I decided to try to pursue that degree.
Yeah, well, there's a shortage in the medical field and everything, so it's good.
Some people have said that I have a heart condition.
Oh.
Because they accuse me of not having one.
Oh, Royal.
All right. Young lady?
Hi, I'm Cecilia Hoisington.
Oh, my favorite name. I remember.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the song like I told you to last year? Cecilia?
Sometimes.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Don't even lie to me. You didn't.
Well, sometimes people sing it to me when they hear my name.
Well, there you go.
There you go. It is a very awesome name.
It really is.
Yep.
So what grade are you in?
9th.
Wow. She's got a few years of high school left.
Yep.
And you qualified individually for state too?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got the people confused here. But you're going as a team.
Yes.
How does that work? How does the team scoring work in cross country?
You know?
They hand it to the senior again.
So the first person that comes across the finish line gets 1 point. The second person gets 2 points, and it goes off from there. So if you cross like 25th, you get 25 points. So it's
the lowest score wins.
The lowest score wins.
Yep. Add all the scores together. Now, how many runners does a team have?
So a team has 7 runners, and the top 5 they count as scores, and then there's like 2 extras in case someone gets disqualified. So we have 4 runners right here, and those are our top 4, and we have 1 other runner that gets who's the other top 5. So these 4 girls here are the ones who got the scores.
How can you get disqualified?
Stepping across the line or like pushing someone or elbowing someone, purposely spiking someone. Because we run with spikes, which are like shoes that have spikes.
Yeah.
So
That happens?
yeah, yep.
Royal. Isn't that hard to believe?
A little bit. I mean, I'm hoping that it's not intentional, but maybe.
It's not a super intentional thing. You don't see it often that someone gets disqualified for spiking someone.
Yeah. So who's this young lady with the track and field shirt on?
I'm Claire Linneman.
Okay, Claire. Are you Oscar's sister?
Evidently
No.
not. Evidently not.
Did you see the look on her face when I said
Yeah, she was like frozen. Oscar
She goes,
who?
who is that?
Yeah. What's Oscar's last name?
You know.
No, I'm just
So you're going to state individually as well as on the team.
Yep.
Congratulations.
And what grade are you in?
9th grade.
Oh my gosh, they're going to have a dynasty here.
Yes.
These two young ladies
Yes.
are going to state that are both freshmen.
Yep, yep. And you know that success breeds success.
It certainly does.
So,
What do you enjoy about cross country? I got to be honest with you. Just running is not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I mostly do cross country for the team. It's like they make it really fun.
Like last night.
So,
Yeah.
so you pack run? Do you guys pack run?
No, those two.
Me and Bryn kind of run together for most of the race, and then Aubrey and Cecilia run together for a lot of the race too.
Is it nice to have someone run with you?
Yeah, it makes the race a lot easier.
Okay, so we're kicking to the final part. Who decides who's going to kick more than the other, or how does that work?
Usually, like a mile left in the race, Bryn will go a little faster than me, and she'll end before me. And yeah, I don't know. I start going faster at like the 800 mark, and then the 400 mark again.
is there a little friendly competition during this? I mean, I know that you're not, really wanting to beat each other, but it's help.
Yeah,
It just helps for
we
times.
help like push each other a lot.
Yeah.
So if you ever had a bad day where you said, go for it? Nope. She never has bad days. And who's this young lady in there?
Oh, my name's Aubrey Newport.
Okay. What grade are you in, Aubrey?
9th.
Oh, my gosh.
We're on a roll here, Gordy. We're on a roll.
The dynasty is being built here.
Yes, absolutely.
Willie's got to be just, grinning from ear to ear. What makes you guys so good? Because you push each other? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just like we're all close, so we all support each other. And, yeah, help push each other.
You do some team bonding things? You guys hang out after?
Yeah, last night we went to our coach's house and we had a bonfire and a hayride.
Cool.
And then we had a girls' team sleepover.
Yeah. I haven't been on a hayride in years. How about you, Royal?
Oh, it's probably been within 6 years or so.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think so.
You live an adventurous life.
Oh, I do. Oh, boy, do I ever.
Well, because they're primarily freshmen, I don't know if we can ask about future plans.
Future plans would be like 7 o'clock tonight for them.
I mean, when I was a freshman, I wanted to be a brain surgeon.
Well, that worked out well.
And you see what I'm doing.
That worked out well for you.
You're sitting here talking to cross-country folks.
Yeah. But I would like to be no other place right now.
Me either. Well, that's a lot of competition at the state. Now, at the state, how many runners are at state? Do you know? Can you give me just give me a ball?
Or how many teams?
Are there 1,000 runners at state?
Over 100.
Yeah, probably like 150.
Okay, but they're all starting at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like it's in mass. You start at the same time. How do you not run into each other?
It's like the course in the beginning is really wide at state. Because there's like 12 teams, I feel like. 15?
15 teams and then the individuals.
Yeah.
So 15 teams, 7 people. That's 105 people.
Only one of 15 teams. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
In the entire state of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Are there classes in cross country?
We're in.
Are you in the? How many classes are there in cross country?
I'm not sure exactly how many classes there are, but we're in section 1AA, so that's like a middle section. We're not in the fastest, but we're not in the slowest section. So.
Well, you mean it goes by enrollment, right? The biggest schools are AAA, then you guys would be in the middle, and then the small schools are single A. But still, one of 15 teams to make it to state. Way to go, ladies.
Yeah, we're pretty excited. And I think one advantage we have this year is that these 4 girls have already ran at state 1 year, so they already know the course. And they are able to kind of visualize and know when to push and when to not. So I think that's definitely an advantage we have this year. But
And is state next Saturday?
Yep, next Saturday.
Okay.
So we'll have we'll walk the course on Friday, and then we'll have a team dinner on Friday night, and then we'll go to state. So
Do you promise to come back in 2 weeks and give us an update?
I can't guarantee that, but we'll try.
That would be awesome.
I'm hurt.
Yeah.
I want to promise.
You're going to have pasta on your Friday night, right?
Yep. One tradition we have is we always have team suppers. So
nice.
My family has ran a long time, so ever since they've ran, there's always been team suppers right before the meet.
That kind of cuts down on Friday night dates, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I can't go on a date tonight. I got a team supper.
Yeah, most of the times it's not on a Saturday. Usually we have meets on Tuesdays or Thursdays.
Oh, well, then
so
a Monday or Wednesday.
Yeah, it doesn't really...
You don't date on Mondays and Wednesdays anyway, so that's
no,
all right.
that's only a weekend thing.
Yeah.
So you guys have a certain training regiment this next week to get ready for state? I mean, does tapering happen in cross country like it does in swimming?
Yeah.
Explain that, please.
Well, last week for sections, we only ran probably 5 miles the whole week before sections.
Oh, gee, just 5 miles.
I think on Monday we ran 2 miles.
Roughly 2 miles.
Around there. And
Which
then
is
Tuesday,
a walk in the park for these ladies.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday we did the same. And then on Wednesday we only ran 1 mile. And then this week we have a couple of hard workouts. And then I don't really know the schedule for the whole week. Yeah, there's 2 hard workouts. And speed workouts. And then just easy runs where you go out and just run.
Well, when you guys come back next time, I got to find out what a speed workout is.
Yeah.
We got to get to the football coach here because they're playing a game this afternoon. Thanks for coming in, ladies, and best of luck next week.
Yes, and I expect you to come back in 2 weeks and give us an update.
I hope so.
Thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate it.
Well,
Good luck.
Coach,
Good luck.
the Rushford-Peterson Trojans are coming to town. 2 o'clock kickoff out of Bruce Smith Field.
Yeah, but it's should be a fun game. Great day for a football game. You don't expect this at the end of October. 65 degrees and sunny.
Wearing shorts.
Yeah, wearing shorts. So,
Yep.
and the hard part is we beat them. Just 10 days ago. So it's always tough to come back and beat a team a second time around. So I've been talking to the kids all week about, don't let your guard down. Remember, we only beat them basically because of one big play. Oliver Linneman had that punt return for a touchdown. Otherwise, we were pretty evenly matched. So I expect the same kind of game today. It'll be physical. We'll be evenly matched. Probably be a score one way or the other. A couple of big plays will be the difference, in who walks away with a win on this one.
Well, no wonder she didn't know. I gave the wrong name. I said Oscar, didn't I?
Yeah, she goes, who's Oscar?
Is she his sister?
I have no idea. I'm going to have to ask Oliver today. There's a bunch of Linneman, so.
Oh, I can't believe I screwed that up. It was fun broadcasting that game the other night. You guys have a good football team.
Yeah, the boys played really well. Kingsland, I told them, I said, don't get complacent because they're a 9-man team. They will come up. They will be physical. They're very talented. That number 21, I think he's a freshman. He's got some speed. I mean, it kind of reminds me of a couple of my backs. I said, don't let it go. And it was tight. It was 14-0 going into the half. Yep. And then we had a very explosive, third quarter, put up 28 points. So then we could kind of relax a little bit going into the fourth quarter. But, they're very well coached. They were very disciplined. And I knew it would be, a tough game. So
I couldn't believe they were 4-4. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're a much better team than their record indicated.
Now, who do you play?
Today we've got Rushford-Peterson.
Okay.
So
the Trojans.
Yep. They'll be. They were just here 10 days ago on Wednesday night for the final regular season game, and then they're back. And hopefully we can come out with a win today and then get to the section championship game, which is kind of the goal that we've been pointing to all year.
Peterson is the defending section champion.
Are they? Okay.
Last year they went to the semifinals of state, so they were quite the powerhouse last year. I mean, again, another storied program down there. They've been good for decades. I don't know how many trips to state they've got. They got a lot of section titles. They're just, well coached, very well disciplined, got big, strong guys. So, it's going to be a challenge for us to beat them a second time.
You do put up a lot of points, but I don't know that your defense gets the credit it really deserves.
Yeah, our defense this year, if you look at a lot of our games, if you look at the box score, we about the same number of yards. A lot of times the other team will have more time of possession, so our defense is out there a lot. The difference is
because
we're very explosive on offense. But our defense this year, we went from a 4-4, which we'd run for probably a decade and a half here at Bethlehem Academy, to went to a 3-5 because I've got just way more linebackers than linemen this year, and it's worked out very well. My linebackers are very aggressive. They move around the field really well, and the kids have really picked up on it. I mean, we've gotten better and better as the year's gone on with the 3-5, so I'm real happy with it. So
sounds like it's working.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, don't fix it if it's not broke.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But the switch had to be interesting because it's been so many years, as you said.
Yeah, it was, the first couple games, were, like I said, a challenge because we're so used to, and, even the coaches, we had to kind of figure out, well, how do you make this thing work? Because, I know how to coach the 4-4. We've done it for a long time, and I know what everybody needs to do. But the 3-5, there's a, growing pain not only for players, but for the coaching staff to kind of go, well, how do we do this? And we kept shuffling guys around for the first couple of games till we kind of decided, well, this guy's an inside backer, this guy's more of an outside backer, and we kind of got that whole thing finally set up, and it seems to be clicking, so hopefully it'll, click today, and we can put some pressure on their quarterback again, and we get a couple of sacks or some pressure, maybe get a couple of picks. So we keep that going. I'll be quite happy.
Are they a big throwing team?
Not particularly, but they're very well balanced. They got a senior player, and I can't remember his name. I think it might be Hagel, but I don't want to misquote that. But number 2, I know his jersey number. He is a very, very talented running back. This last game when they played Hayfield for the first round, they put him in the backfield with one of their other running backs, and he either would run it or pass it or do some other things with it. So almost kind of like a wildcat formation. So, a new wrinkle that we had to prepare for this week, and hopefully we can, stop him.
More and more teams are doing that.
Yeah, when you got a bunch of, fast guys, it's a good way to kind of throw the defense off a little bit.
I like the mixture of your guys in terms of offense, too. You can run, you could pass, The running wasn't quite as much against Kingsland as the pass, so you must have seen something, or they're going from 9 to 11, man, and you thought you'd exploit that.
Well, we used the run to set up the pass and vice versa, and they were very big and very strong up front, and we were struggling a little bit on the ground. So, fortunately I've got 3-4 really good receivers and got a quarterback. I mean, you saw Elliott. He can scramble and make stuff happen. So and they did a lot of work in the offseason, so they've got a real good chemistry between him and his receivers. So, he just makes some great passes, and those guys make some great catches. And then, of course, when you start throwing it around a little bit, then they can't put quite as much pressure on your quarterback, and then that opens up the run again. So we've been pretty well balanced this year. I think I was looking at through 8 games, I think it's the first time since I've been coaching here as the head coach that we had a 1,000-yard passer in Elliott. I think he's threw for almost 1,100 yards in 8 games this year, which is something BA's not generally known for. We've always been a run first kind of team, so it's kind of fun to throw the ball around. I've decided, and I think we'll keep doing it.
No, as long as you got a good quarterback, might as well, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the beauty is he's only a junior, so nice. He's going to get better and come back with a vengeance next year. So hopefully we just keep going for a few more games. So
and they have not decided, to the best of my knowledge, where the section final is if you guys are in it.
Right. That's always based upon, they'll pick a neutral site based upon who the teams are in it. So, if we were lucky enough to win today, and Fillmore wins. I'm guessing it'll probably be maybe somewhere in the Rochester area, maybe RTCC or something. So it's a neutral site, and it's got to be on turf. So, and
it's got to be on turf.
Got to be on turf. All section championship games are on turf now and neutral site.
Okay.
So they'll pick a site based upon the teams that make it to it.
Okay. So if Randolph were to upset Fillmore Central, and
that'd be great,
and you were to win,
I have no idea where they'd put the game at.
Well, I'm thinking maybe Triton.
They could certainly. Yep, those would be options where neither one of us had to do a lot of traveling.
And Randolph, of course, goes to Fillmore Central, plays the same time you guys do. Fillmore Central, I've been told, I haven't seen them play. Well, they're ranked second in the state for a reason, right? They're undefeated.
Right. Yeah. Fillmore is undefeated. The two teams we've lost to this year are, QRF ranking number 1 and number 2. So, I think that says a lot about the players that I've got and how hard they've worked. That, your only 2 losses are some pretty good teams. So, it'll be fun to see what happens this afternoon. Hopefully we come out on top and, then we get another shot at probably Fillmore Central as well.
And you don't have to play them at their place like you did in the semis last year.
Right. Makes it a lot easier when, everybody's on a neutral site. So.
And I'm sure you want to get some of your speedy guys on that turf.
Yeah, I always like it when we're on a turf field. We do our scrimmage there, and we played down in Winona, and the Winona State Stadium is turf, and my running backs like that because they can definitely motor a lot quicker getting to that outside edge when they're on turf. Although Faribowl's pretty good right now, the turf's pretty short. I don't know why they've mowed it shorter this year than they normally do at Bruce Smith, so I'm pretty happy with using that as our home field right now.
Yeah, well, it's a nice facility, no question about it. Thank you, sir. Best of luck.
All right, thank you much.
We look forward to talking to you next week.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Thank you.
Well, actually, if they win, they play Friday.
Oh, nice.
So we'd be talking to them after the game if they win.
That'd be perfect.
And hopefully they'd win that, and they'd be going on to the state tournament.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Cool?
That'd be fun.
But, first things first, they got to win today.
Yeah.
Royal, tell us a little bit about G&H.
I will, but I got to throw this out there because I just found this on Twitter. But the Faribowl Theater group, they have a haunted house at the Faribowl High School today from 3 to 5. And, if this is put on by the theater group, it's got to be great. I mean,
well, they know how to do makeup and everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Faribault High School, 3 to 5 today. It's only $1 to go through, max of 5 people per tour group. So come on out, folks. Have some fun. It's $1. Take the kids out there. I don't know it doesn't really say what age appropriate is, but, you can't beat that. Have a little fun for a while for $1.
4 to 6 Monday, BA and Divine Mercy Catholic School having a trunk or treat in their parking lots.
Nice. Okay. A little bit about G&H. We're located right in downtown Faribault, your full-service real estate company. Give us a call, 334-3499. If you have any real estate needs, we would love to talk to you about them.
Awesome. Thanks, Royal.
You betcha.
We'll get underway with St. Olaf at Bethel, 1240. Roy and Mark, I'll be on Power 96 at 1245. Carlton is at Gustavus Adolphus College in St. Peter, Minnesota. Till next week, this is Gordy Kosfeld for Royal Ross. Thanks again to the cross-country ladies and Coach Beckmann for stopping out for this week's Faribault Coaches Show out of Bashers, the Faribowl Center.
Listen to all your country